congratulations. Second game in charge, more minutes in the legs for the team. Have you been pleased with what you've seen so far?
I was a bit disappointed and angry in the first half because I know it's pre-season, you can't look into it, and I'm not a pre-season lover, but it needs to be done. But I didn't think we played with enough tempo. Yes, the conditions were bad, but I don't think we played with enough tempo. We'll let the Welders get set, and I said we've got to move the ball quicker. But in the second half, they took everything on board. I thought we played with a good tempo. We got the goals, and then, as I said, changed it up, and I thought the kids in the minutes for Shea, Josh, Bailey, some very good performances, and I was pleased with the workout today.
Yeah, we were able to change the entire team in about 70 minutes, and you mentioned in another interview you've got a big squad. At this stage, have you a fair idea of the players that you might see move on or might see up and in?
Yeah, I think so, but I think if you look at this minute, where we are with a lot of young boys, but you know, when you look at the injuries, we've got, you know, Clucas, Harry Murphy, Sean Murray, you know, there's Danny Perkins today. I think there's about 15, 16 men we've got, you know, so I've just got to be careful. Look, I am trying to look at it, still a couple to bring in, but I think I've got to be careful, obviously, getting into Europe and how early we are in pre-season. I don't think we can give too much away, and also you've got Conor McMenamin, who has an extended time off to come back. So we've just got to be careful with the number of bodies we've got.
It's Kilmarnock on Tuesday and then Bangor next Saturday. Then we're into Europe. How are you planning to approach the next couple of games? Is it an opportunity to experiment, or are you going to look at maybe looking at your starting team in Europe?
No, I think you've got to keep doing, because, you know, Gazera, I've got 2 games from last season, but they haven't announced any pre-season fixtures. They're keeping ring in house, and I know the 2 games in the last 10 days, which we're trying to get footage of. So I'm sure they'll be the same. They'll show that they don't want to give anything away. They're a very good side. A lot of Brazilians, Croatians. So I don't want to give too much away. Look, it's about getting minutes in the legs. You know, there's going to be probably a behind closed door game, possibly this week as well. I haven't set a day yet for it, but I think it's getting minutes for everyone in the legs, and as I said, you get them fit for the first game.
And finally, we've had a couple of glimpses now of our new signing, Darrell O'Connor. What was it about him that he made you want to bring him in?
You know, I've known Darren obviously from when he was at Cliftonville, but he's direct. He showed today, and he'll get fit. He's been a wee bit behind the players, but he's direct. He'll run in behind. He'll take people on. I love players with pace. And as I said, very, very unselfish for the goal he showed. I'm looking forward, but I thought the rest, they've settled in well. Little Reese, well, it's hard to pick the kid, but little Reese there, you know what I mean, he's 16 years age, he'll be 17 years, and a fantastic prospect, and he's, you know, one of us said that I want to look at playing the kids. You know, you've experience in there with Shea, Josh, Johnny Russell in there, Bailey Locke in there, who, you know, for me, has the attributes of being a fantastic player for Glentoran. He's athletic. He knows how to tackle, and I'm one of them. Look, there's got to be a pathway for kids, and that's what I want to build at this club. I want to have a siege mentality, and you know, bleed the kids in now and get them playing. It makes it better for us in the future.